Welcome to stage 8 of the GR 128.
The GR 128 is a long distance hiking trail that starts in the northern France, completely through Belgium, a little piece of Netherlands and ending in Aachen, Germany. A total distance around 600 kilometers.
We left the house very early. We have extra weight today. She's back! It's an amazing morning. Sunrise, it's always very beautiful. We wanted to do a museum. It's called Passchendaele Museum, but because we are left the house so early, it's not open. So I was saying to her, you can come, but we are going to visit the museum. No.
I was so excited.
That's why she came. And yeah, very important. I was talking already a few stages ago that on some point we are walking just in our hometown, passing. So today we are ending at just 50 meters of the house of my parents-in-law. We're going to ring the bell and say, "Hi, I want something to drink." But that's for later. Now, enjoying the hike. So this is the museum. Very nice museum. Just open from 10. So we're going to have to come back. But maybe we can do that with the Volkswagen old-timer bus with the kids. They love doing this kind of thing. I think it's always very important that they remember what the war was. They heard about it, and for them it's a long time. And it's a long time. It's just 100 years. So you cannot forget. But it's a really nice building with the wood. So we're now walking on the straw route. So there was a road for trains. It was in, and I have to look, in 1868 was opened. And in the First World War, the alliances used this route to transport the soldiers to Passchendaele and Ypres. And the Germans did the same thing from Roeselare, where we live, to the battlefield. And in 1970 it was closed, and now it's a nice path to walk or to bike. It's also known as the road to Passchendaele, and it's on this route, on the straw route, you can take a sidewalk and then you come to Tyne Cot. And I have explained a few stages ago about Tyne Cot, and that's the biggest Commonwealth cemetery in the mainland. We're going to take a little detour and we're going to show that to you. And my wife has seen that already when she did a bike tour. I have never been there, and it's big. It's big. 12,000 graveyards, and it's 36,000 names on the wall of the missing soldiers. It's big. On some gravestones there's a maple leaf. There are Canadian soldiers. And on some others there's a springbok. That's from South Africa. But this is big and very beautiful. And the place where the cross is now, there was a German bunker. And the name Tyne Cot is from tiny cottage, and it was a cottage that was between all the bunkers, and that's where the name came from, Tyne Cot. So it's a good thing that this route is taking a turn and we can hike just along the bike route. It's just a straight route. You have to watch out for the bikes. This is really cool that this piece is just on the side, so it has a little bit of hiking feeling, that you are in the middle of nature. We're off the straw route, so that was a very boring piece. And for us, it's an area that we are very familiar with. We pass here regularly, or with the bike or hiking. But with the book I have, I'm learning new things about my area. We already have like 14 or 15 kilometers.
30.
You said just... She said 14.
Yeah. No, 12.
What?
12.
I thought you said 14.
I'm very happy that you are with me. Otherwise you said no. With 2 we heard 14.
No, 12.
This is the moment. We are entering my hometown. This is my hometown, so this is how it's written. Roeselare. Really strange that this big hike is going through my hometown. We have entered our forest in Roeselare. It's called the Star Forest because in the middle of the park here there's a star. So that's why it's called Star Forest, but don't think it's a forest. It's more like a city park. And we're always laughing that is the only green place we have in the city. But it's really old. It's really old. But the first thing that was here, there's a castle, a small castle, not a big one, but a small castle. A beautiful castle. The legend says, you hear me correct, the legend says that 869 after Christ, Baudouin I was fleeing with the daughter of Charles the Bold One through here. That was not a castle, it was like, I don't know what it's called in English, but it was not just a castle yet. But they married, and it was the beginning of Flanders. So the footsteps of creating Flanders was here again, according the legend. I don't know if it's true, but there are all kinds of legends. If you go to another castle in Bruges, they said this is the oldest castle in the country, or it's that was the beginning of I don't know what. We can drink something here. It's a beautiful place to drink, and I'm very thirsty. I don't know what's your plan.
I want ice cream.
Ice cream. Okay. Oh, there's the castle. This is the middle point. This is the star of our Star Forest City Park. It's just from 2 o'clock that you can eat ice cream. And it's just 1 o'clock now. We can now wait for an hour. We have found a place to eat the ice cream. What ice cream? Ice cream. What are you going to eat?
Coop fresh fruit.
Fresh fruit. And you are?
I think Coop strawberries.
Strawberry. Mmm. Mmm. Oh la 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 la. Mmm. We are at the house of my parents-in-law. They live here. This is a small town, Rumbeke. This next to Roeselare. And they live there. The route stops like 30 meters from their house. And we're going to surprise them. We're here! We call them Mumu and Pupu. I think one of the vlogs you have seen them. In the early vlogs of we went in a weekend, a week in northern France with them. Hello! The stage today is from Rumbeke and then we go to the Poolberg. And again, Sweetie, we can't get rid of her. Every time she falls on her knees and says, please, can I come? It's not true.
Much fun.
It's not true.
They can't miss me.
One or the two, or both. So now we are going to the field and the domain of Chateau, so the castle Ardouille. This is a very small area, 44 acres. In 1773, the Lord De Jonge was buying this, changed all the land in forests. Between 1780 and 1781, he built a castle in that area. And then during the First World War, the Germans were occupying this castle. Was a field hospital. During the Second World War, it was a rage of all the citizens of Ardouille. So the interior and the castle was heavily damaged. So they have to rebuild it. It was only in 1981 that the province that we are in now, West Flanders, the province was bought it from the Lord, and they changed it to an area for the public. Wow. That are a lot of onions. Look, as far you can see, all onions. That was really cool to see how these horses wanted to play with the horses on the carriage. Really cool. They are very young, very elegant. I think they are very expensive. They run very elegant. We are at the finish. Yes, yes. That's also a crater of a bomb from the World War I, World War II. Normally I thought it was all natural ponds, but they are all craters. There's the car